Hi and welcome to Dreads UK's Ezine. In this month's episode, hot off the press, we've got Keiron Washington, the 17-year-old lad whose dreadlocks took him to world fame. Also in this month's episode, further details on the Dreadlocks documentary development, the Dreadlocks Academy, and what's hot from Dreads UK. This is just the video segment of the Ezine, but if you want to get the full Ezine, click the link in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to the Dreads UK YouTube channel and switch on that notification bell so you can stay updated with all this great content. So back to this month's feature. Keiron Washington, the 17-year-old lad who recently got his dreadlocks, went looking for a summer job. He decided to apply at huge theme park Six Flags in the States, but to his surprise was denied the job solely on the basis of having dreadlocks. He went home, told his mum, and his mum decided to post their dilemma on Facebook, and the internet blew up. Since then, Keiron's been scouted by Jones Model Management, doing numerous shoots up and down the country to build his profile, TV chat show after chat show, being aired publicly on the big screen in Times Square, and has just been offered a cameo role in Stratton's next movie project. At Dreads UK, we hear these stories time and time again, but let's hear it from Keiron himself. So let's go over now. Are you there, Keiron?
Hi, I'm here.
It's great to get some time with you. You've been a busy chap.
Yep, I've been very busy, having multiple interviews and people following me on Instagram.
And what's been your best one so far?
None so far, because I've been very nervous, but all of them is really good to me.
So summer come, you're looking for a job, you want to make some extra cash, you've gone to Six Flags looking for a job, and they shot you down just because of your dreadlocks. Tell us what happened.
So when I applied for a job at Six Flags, we had a group interview, and after the group interview, they pulled me aside to confirm that I couldn't wear dreads because it was a policy when having dreads. So as I heard about that, I was disappointed and confused because as we read through the policy, they never said there was no dreads about. When I told my mom, she called them up and asked them that what was the problem, and there was no saying that there was no policy of having dreads in the paper. But as they was explaining it, they saying there was a policy of no having dreads, just like tattoos and piercings. That it was an extreme hairstyle. So
saying it's extreme seems a little vague. Did they explain what particularly about them was extreme?
No, they just said it's an extreme hairstyle.
Okay.
That's all she said. She said it's in the handbook, they're not allowed, and I was like, well, you don't get the handbook until you get hired, so.
And how did that make you feel?
At that point, when they told me it wasn't allowed, they really, if I wanted to work there, I had to cut it for me to work there. So, obviously, I was not going to do that. That's not a reason for me to work there. It's not a career, it's just a simple job for summer.
So at what point did it then go viral? At what point did you go, wow, this is crazy?
Probably the next day, whenever it started really just jumping, like going viral and stuff. One friend told me to make it public, and once I made it public, it just kept getting shared.
So after all the internet craziness, you were then contacted by a model agency scout. What happened? How did that happen?
Corey reached out to us about the whole mod. Well, there was a designer who really saw us, and that's when the designer reached out to Corey to see if I could model. So when Corey hit us up, I was excited about it because it was new to me and it never happened. So I ran to my mom about it and told her. We got on the phone with her, and she wanted us to log for JM for Jones Mine Management.
That's crazy. And what's life been like since all that's happened?
Friends been contacting me a lot, saying congratulations and stuff. Keep moving, you getting big. And some people are like, now that you're famous, and some people that been hating on you, they're gonna try, be friends with you and stuff. And you can't let that happen. And I can't. Once I get famous, I can't forget about them because they was always there for me at the time. So I can't be like, oh, I don't know you, who is you?
You got those kind of friends.
Yeah, I got those kind of friends. They don't want me to forget them. So I'm glad they supporting me. Not being a jerk about me, like, oh, hit me, give me a shout out or something. That's some of the friends that really didn't care about me, but now that I'm famous, they want to do something like that.
And what's been your experience of dreadlock culture in the States?
It's the natural hairstyle. It's because we could naturally do our hair like this and it looked the way it looked. You know what I'm saying? I've seen other people try hairstyles and dreadlocks, and then it looks way different from ours. So that was the main thing, like the difference and how it really looked.
So have you seen dreadlocks from many other cultures? Do you get exposed to that in the States?
I don't know, not really. I mean, only in movies. I've seen it in movies. I was just watching Narnia, I think that's the name of it. And the queen had locks in her hair. And I was like, oh my gosh, you got locks. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the only time I've really seen it is in movies.
Well, fortunately, we've got the upcoming Dreadlock documentary, so we'll send you a link to that. But we're running out of time, so we have to say goodbye now. So thanks very much for being with us.
Thank you.
And I'm sure we'll see you on TV again very soon.
Yes, hopefully we will.
Bye.
Bye.
So there's been some great developments in the Dreadlocks documentary. We've been to Stratford and spoken to the Professor of Shakespeare Studies, and we've also had the great opportunity to speak to someone at the Folklore Society. We've recently started releasing bits of the Dreadlocks documentary through our Dreadlocks Origins series, and you can see the first episode of that right here on the Dreads UK YouTube channel. Either click the link in the description below or visit the channel and look up Samson Dreadlock Origins. This will give you a detailed exploration into the biblical idea of dreadlocks and Samson. But we've got so much more content for you coming up. So subscribe, get notified, and we'll see you next month. In the meantime, visit www.dreadsuk.com.